Hey guys, Suzie the Sawyer here, coming to you from my tree house. I have not been here in so long, since the beginning of December when I put all these decorations up over there, the snow and the candy canes, and my Christmas tree is even still up. But anyways, we're here today because I'm about to start my 100 subscriber special. And it would not be where I am with my channel today had it not been for this treehouse, because this is where it all started from. So I figured today, while I answer some questions, I would just kind of walk around and look at everything because it's been so long. So Fisher 2760 asks, how did you start YouTube? And, well, I pretty much just did it. I had been watching YouTube for a couple of months. I'd only been playing YouTube at that point, or not YouTube, Minecraft, at that point for a couple of months. Also, I had only first started playing it in December of last year. I got it as a Christmas present for my PS3, and basically, I got really into it, obviously, and just started playing a lot. And when I'd run into a situation where I didn't know what to do or I needed to look something up, I started Googling and came across my first couple gaming channels. Seriously, can I just walk through the door? There we go. Okay. Which, after a little while of watching them, I was like, why aren't I doing this? So I probably looked up a little bit of the basics on how to get started. It took me maybe about a month from the time I decided I wanted to the time that I launched my first video. So honestly, all I did was I went to Walmart and I bought a headset. It cost me $50. And then I had Bandicam. In the first couple videos that I did, I didn't have the license. So that was something that I really quickly upgraded to, because that was just a no-brainer. I wanted to do longer videos. So, yeah, those are pretty much basically the two things that I did, and then just did it. And that's my suggestion to anybody who might see this video also and want to start a gaming channel. Just do it. You know you want to. Peer pressure. Anyways, on to the next question. The next question is coming to us from Embarrasing, and they want to know what my favorite late 90s to early 2000s boy band is. And with that, I have to say that I don't actually listen to that type of music. And I never really have. I do listen to a really wide variety. Look at my tree, it's so beautiful. A really wide variety of different types of music. I would say probably in the 90s, I was being heavily influenced by kind of like the 80s new wave, dark wave, post-punk culture. So like bands like The Clash, Sisters of Mercy, The Cure, The Cars, Joy Division, Suzie and the Banshees, Bajas, Depeche Mode. And then that has really influenced the music that I liked kind of in the early 2000s. So like Joy Division kind of birthed She Wants Revenge, and that was a really favorite band of mine in the early 2000s. And then some bands that I still listen to are like Passion Pit, The Strokes, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Hot Chip, LaRue. But that doesn't even begin to touch on like all the music that I listen to. I'm not a favorite band, a favorite song type of person. I actually listen to music as kind of like an accentuation of my life, like a soundtrack. So I use it accordingly. Yeah, so sorry that that's not really that straight of an answer. But those are some guy bands that I did really like during those periods of time. So yeah. Somnia Stellarum asks, what game introduced me to gaming? And if we're going way back, we're talking like grassroots, baby. The very first video game I ever laid my eyes on was Dungeons and Dragons on the Atari. I was probably like 6 or 7, and my babysitter had the console for her own daughter. And I can just remember nights and nights and nights of us just sitting in front of the TV with her dad playing this game, and me just being absolutely terrified of that freaking little squiggly line dragon. Um, and then the Nintendo came out, and they got that system, and then it was a whole new ball game. Like, things really changed when they got the original Nintendo. And pretty much I've always been a gamer my whole life, I guess. But what really kind of sealed the deal with the type of video games that I prefer the most would be Morrowind, one of the early Elder Scrolls game that came before Skyrim and Oblivion. And I really, really liked that game, which is your next question. Why did I like it? I liked it because of how open it was. It gave you this world to explore. It wasn't like Mario, where you're jumping over obstacles to get to the end of the level. Like, those games were fun, don't get me wrong, but when Morrowind came out, it was really the first game similar to this, this like first person encounter the world how you want to, that just, I don't know, I fell in love and I haven't really looked back. That game introduced me to my first Bethesda game, and shortly after that they came out with Oblivion and Fallout 3 and Skyrim and now Fallout 4 and hopefully something even more amazing in like a couple years. And those are the games that I play the most. I don't know. I literally am like the type of person who can follow the storyline, maybe do a couple offshoot quests, and then spend like 3 hours hunting for butterflies so that I can make invisibility potions in Skyrim. Like, seriously. I've literally like stopped after 3 hours and been like, is this all I've done for 3 hours of my life? And I'm like, yep, that's what I did. So, yay. Avelmance Gaming asks, what is the most embarrassing thing you have ever done in Minecraft? And funny enough, it's actually recorded on video. It was during the time before Baycraft, when I played with Base Stared and Trident 102 and Dr. Death on the Survival Island series. They were part of that for quite a few episodes. I think they did like 20 episodes or something like that. And I came in on the server at the tail end. And they were planning, when I did come in, they were planning to go kill the Ender Dragon. So that's kind of what we did. And we spent this one whole episode searching for our stronghold. Only to get there and jump through the portal and literally be knocked into the void. Like, not even kidding you. Like, I didn't even get to see the end during that time because we were just knocked off. We were on like a little platform that was way away from the main island. And I think what ended up happening is a combination of an endermite spawning and knocking us over, and then the dragon also ran into us. So all of us ended up back at the island, and we just stood around in like complete utter disbelief for like a long time. So the more embarrassing part though comes from part 2, which is also recorded. We refigured out kind of where the stronghold was because I had taken down coordinates in my video. And I didn't even realize that I had, but I've been pressing F3 and I had done that when we found the portal. So it was up on the screen when I went to go edit, and I was like, we found it. So we go back and we were ready this time. We got to see a little bit of what was going on in Trident's video from before because he was the only one who kind of got to see the end. And then, so we knew what to expect. And so we all took our time and we jumped through one by one. And then I got onto the platform and I got a good look around. And then Dr. Death jumped through. And when he jumped through, an endermite spawned behind me and hit me a couple times, and that knocked me off the platform again. And I was the only one that did that time. So then, lo and behold, here we are in the middle of recording an episode, and bam, back at the island. So literally cut down trees, like super crazy, super fast, built a boat, got a couple potions, made a sword, and like got back to them at the end. It probably took me about 5 minutes, but yeah, that is definitely one of the most embarrassing things. I'll put the links to the videos down below, so if you just want to see it and laugh it up, you can definitely do that. So check that down in the description. And then you also ask, what is your biggest and most complicated build? And at one time I would have said the treehouse and surrounding areas because, like, if you look at that over there, we can actually, well, yeah, let's just take a little walk over there. We'll just be careful, and we'll kill the bad guys. Come on, just die. Oh, what is going on with you? You're like one of those OP zombies. I hate the rain. Ops can go die. Alright, so over here is this amazing, ginormous Jack Skellington thing that I built. And yeah, this would have definitely been one of the more complicated things that I built. On the back side here you can see it's a working redstone farm. But now I believe that my Bedrock towers have actually surpassed this. They've become a really, really complicated build, and they're getting really, really intricate. And in order to build them, I've had to pretty much by hand dig out about maybe 40 to 50,000 pieces of cobblestone. Because when I say that they're bedrock towers, they go all the way down to bedrock. So yeah, I will. I'll link my latest video tour of my base down below, and then you can check that out. And then I'm planning on doing a new update video probably sometime this week, because I want to show off some new things that have been built that are even bigger than the things that were there before. So, yeah. Triforce Hero Abba, who also is Lazy Bum Gamer, that's his Twitter tag, asks, how did you come up with your name? And my name is actually a little bit of a creative, I don't know, little take that I took. But kind of, I've always kind of followed around with like Freemasonry and different various things like that. And a Sawyer is actually a profession. Oh my god, I'm hungry. I need to eat. It's a stone worker who literally cuts cubes using diamond tipped saws. So, you know, my trusty pickaxe is a diamond pickaxe, and I use it to cut out stone blocks. So I am Suzie the Sawyer. I'm basically, yeah, a stonemason who does who cuts blocks. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So, yeah. Anyways, your next question was, who inspired me? And I think what you meant by this was that you wanted to know who inspired me maybe to start my channel. And I will say that my first introduction to gaming, like gaming YouTube channels especially, was Think Noodles. And he definitely heavily influenced the way that I played the game at first. Hey, look, it's my village. Here are all my people. They like to open a lot of doors. Because, you know, watching him and then realizing eventually that he does it full time just kind of blew my mind. Like, the concept at the time was very new to me. I didn't realize that YouTube channels were making money off their channels, and I thought, definitely, like, wasn't my intention to start the channel to make money, because and we'll come to that in your next question, but it, you know, I play video games anyways, so why was I not just taking it one little step further and recording and stuff? And definitely understand now the work that goes behind a channel, and totally get like why a channel would get paid, because it is a lot of work to have a channel and to edit these videos and to even just make the videos. So yeah. And then your next question, where do I see myself in 5 years and in 10 years. And, well, I mainly want to be happy. That was kind of a life lesson that I learned from my mother before she passed away. And it was kind of her biggest regret in life was that she'd not gotten to do the things that she ever dreamed to do. And I have literally burned my life down as I would have known it in the year after she passed away. So sorry to get kind of deep on you, but yeah, I quit going to college and I started a business, and I love my business, and I do a whole bunch of other different things, and now I have this gaming channel, and all these different various things that I do make me really happy. It'd be really nice at some point to make a little bit of an income that would support some traveling, because that's really what I want to do in my life, is see some different places that I've never been before, and do kind of things that help other people in the process too. So yeah, that's kind of where I hope I end up in about 5 to 10 years. Hopefully my business is still amazing and thriving, and the other projects that I dabble in are amazing and thriving, and hopefully I'm still playing video games, that's for sure. Even if I'm not having a channel anymore at that point, which I hope I do, because I kind of just love it. I at least want to be gaming, which I can almost guarantee that I would be. So it's just like one of those things. I like to play video games. I always have. So yeah, let's head back up here. All right, guys. It is definitely time to end this episode now. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel, especially if you just enjoyed what you saw. And a huge thank you to the people who already do subscribe. You have no idea how much I just absolutely appreciate you all. And that goes too for everybody that I get to interact with constantly on Twitter. I love it, and I love all of you, and you're all amazing. And yeah, this is my serious. I'm being serious right now, sort of. But yeah. If you don't already follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you can definitely check down in the description for the links, and come hang out and chill and talk with me and find out when I post new videos and whatnot. And like I said, the links are down in the description, as well as all of the links that I mentioned earlier, various videos and whatnot. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye!